Hey, people are always asking me, hey, Eric, where can I find sync libraries? Well, have you heard of Crucial Music? I have been with Crucial Music now for about 3 or 4 years, and it's time we talk about this carefully curated, non-exclusive sync focused library. There are some really cool aspects of this that you are really going to love, and maybe a few that you won't like as much. But I think you will agree that Crucial is unique among libraries, and I would be really surprised if you don't want to join this library right after this video. And guess what? I'm going to show you how. Before we get started, if you are just finding this channel, my name is Eric Copeland, and I am a composer, a producer, and an educator. And on this channel, all we talk about is making music and then how to make income from your music and with your music. And oh yeah, by the way, you get free stuff here. I have an ebook called 50 Ways to Make Music Income. You can get that for free just by going to this web address, makemusicincome.com/free. But wait, there's more. I have my upload course on how to upload to Pond5. Lots of interesting things happening at Pond5 now with different income streams they are starting to offer there. So you might want to sign up. And if you'd like to know how to upload to Pond5, that's what this video course is all about, absolutely free. I also have the Do Everything checklist. If you're like me and you're producing music, you're writing, you're composing, you're an artist, whatever you are, and you're putting music out there, there are lots of things you can do with your music. 50 things, actually. So I put together a checklist for me to do every time I put out a new single or new music. And that could include licensing, that could include putting it on Spotify, that could include publishing things, all the things. I made a checklist for that, and that's free. And then I have the oddly popular research paper that I wrote, The Ubiquitous Style, Form, and Instrumentation of Corporate Stock Music, which is a kind of music that we use in non-exclusive stock music licensing. I have no idea why this is popular. People seem to like it, but it's free. All this stuff is free. You can get it right here at makemusicincome.com/free, and it will put you on the mailing list to find out about all the stuff that we are doing, new free stuff, the stock market ebook, the Getting in Sync licensing ebook, and new courses coming out, all sorts of stuff. Just go to makemusicincome.com/free and get free stuff. Okay, so let's start with how you can get into Crucial Music as a composer. Let's just go there right now. You can go to this link. You'll also find it in the description below, but be careful. This is one of the most curated libraries out there. They are all getting more curated, which means they are being more careful than ever about the type of music they put in. And no one is more curated than Crucial Music, as you will see as we go along, even with what I have done there. It's right on their front page. You just go down to Got Music, and if you've got music, they are interested in listening. So let's go right to their submission policy. They tell you right up front what they are all about and how they work. They talk about the fact that they are non-exclusive. They talk about what they are going to pay you, that you will receive 100% of your PRO writer's royalties, just like any other deal, and they will take the publishing. They will also give you 50% of all sync royalties they get, which is, again, very standard. The agreement only lasts 3 years. So if in 3 years you're not seeing any movement with them, you can take your stuff down and pitch it elsewhere. But since this is non-exclusive, there's no reason to not keep it in here unless you just don't want to for some reason, or in case you want to pitch this to exclusive libraries down the road. They talk about what you'll have to provide to them: full version, instrumental version, clean version if there are explicit lyrics. It quickly gives you an overview of what they do. And then if you're ready, you can just hit the sign up now button and go right to sign up and put in your information. So after you are accepted as a writer at Crucial, you can now move beyond the curtain and you will see a screen that looks like this. And it will show your account and it will show you how to submit a song. As you can see, submit a song is at the very top. Then you will choose your submission type, which kind of thing you're going to pitch to them: an original composition, an arrangement, or a cover song. Now, here's where this kind of comes in and gets a little different than other places. You can only submit 3 songs at a time. Now you might say, that's not so bad. 3 songs, how long does it take? Well, here's the bad news. Crucial is very carefully curating this before. I've said this before, and I'll probably say it again. And they are reviewing these 3 songs that you give them and 3 songs from everybody else. And because of that, you might be waiting 3 to 6 weeks. Sometimes I've waited as long as 2 months to get stuff reviewed by Crucial. Now, this is not that big a deal, except for the fact that you cannot put a lot of songs in this library very fast because you can only submit 3 at a time. I just had some covers accepted by them. I think those were the last ones that I had accepted by them recently. I've had lots of public domain arrangements, and those get pushed pretty well. And I've had original compositions get in as well. Here's one thing that's cool. Crucial is like the only library that is asking for covers. So they have a list of songs that they would like to have covers for film, TV, and advertising placements. So this is something, if you like to do covers, that you can do and submit to Crucial. They also have a list of songs they would like to have trailerized versions. In other words, they are looking for covers for trailer type things for films. You can always see your contracts and your renewals. You can check your co-writers. You can look at your complete submission history, which is very cool. It's not so cool when you have a lot of rejections like I do, but that's part of this process with them. I have about 7 songs that I have gotten in over the past few years. You know, I might be saying, you've been part of this library for 3 or 4 years and you've only gotten 7 songs in. Well, to be fair, I am not submitting. You can take a look back at your submission history. For the most part, I am trying to submit every time I am able. But sometimes there's a 2 or 3 month wait between the 3 times you can submit songs. So again, this might not be something that floats your boat with this library, but yet again, you are having someone carefully curate songs from you, which is very important. You don't want to just throw everything you have in and somebody say, yeah, bring it all in. And then you've just got a bunch of songs up on a library. We know how it is to just dump stuff into Pond 5 and then nothing ever happened, even though you got 200 songs in there. So I'm not sure that that's better than this, where you have specific songs that they are pitching for you. And speaking of pitch activity, now, one of the coolest things about Crucial Music for me is that you get to see where they are pitching your music. And so you just go to their pitch activity page. And to me, this is the most interesting thing about this library. Here is something that was just pitched last week. The Big Door Prize, which is a show that I watch on Apple TV. They pitched my Chopin Mazurka in C major to this show for relaxing classical solo piano music, which is what they needed. So I think that is very cool. A few months before that, they pitched this song to Only Murders in the Building, another show that I watch on Hulu. To me, this is just so interesting to see where my music is being pitched to. Shows that I watch, like Home Economics, Bob Hart's Abishola. I mean, I watch these shows. I've seen these shows. So to me, this is one of the coolest parts about working with Crucial, to see where they are pitching your music. They have a royalty payments page, and this page will show you when you are getting paid and how much. They usually pay out, as you can see here, on May 15th, August 15th, November 15th, and February 15th, just like our stock music libraries, which usually pay us on the 15th of the month. This page will list your payments if you are making more than $50 per period. And I have not been paid yet because I have not had anything used, or at least yet, that has brought in money to Crucial. Then they have something called Crucial Custom, which you can apply to be one of their artists for this. And sometimes you can receive project emails about something that they are looking for, and they want you to write a custom piece for that. So I really like this library. I like working with it, even though, as far as I know, I haven't seen any kind of acceptances yet of my music. Again, I only have 7 songs with them, so they don't have much to work with. The minuses are it does take a long time for them to review your music for possible inclusion into the catalog. They are extremely choosy, which I don't have a problem with, to be honest with you. And the other problem is I really still have no idea what they're looking for. They've taken everything from Christmas music to classical music to jazz music to just anything and everything could be either approved or rejected. And there doesn't seem to be any magic pill on what they are looking for to get more stuff in. Then again, I can go back through my submission history and say, oh, look, several Christmas songs. Maybe I should pitch more Christmas, and maybe that's what I'll do. The pluses outweigh the minuses, though, as far as I'm concerned, because I like a library where it's hard for me to get songs into. That means it's hard for other people to get songs in. That means they're not going to have a bunch of junk. They're going to have only what they want and only what they can work with. I love the pitch activity page. I think that is the coolest thing about this library, and seeing that I have songs being pitched to the television shows that I watch on major television shows. That's a no-brainer for me. I want that happening. And so one time, sometime that is going to hit, and then that's going to be another possibility of a placement for me and something that I can put on my page when I am approaching other music supervisors. And here's the craziest thing that is so different than any other sync library I'm with. They're non-exclusive, which means I can put all of these songs and pitch all the songs that I have in my non-exclusive catalogs, that I have on my own personal albums that I'm not putting into exclusive deals, and anything else that's in stock licensing libraries and all that kind of stuff. I don't have to worry that I can't put this stuff here. I can't put it on Spotify. I can put it on YouTube. I can do whatever I want with it, and still they might use it for use in their library. Now, I will tell you that stock music, general music for stock libraries where you're going to put that behind things, that's not exactly what they're looking for. And that stuff seems to get summarily dismissed. But everything else they are looking for, I have 2 odd covers of songs that they used and they are pitching. So to me, the pluses really outweigh the negatives, and I really love working with Crucial. I heavily recommend this library and don't see why you should not sign up for this library. Again, you can find the link right down below in the description for how to sign up to this library. I wish you luck. I hope you have fun with Crucial, and we'll talk to you next time. Thanks so much for watching.